Greetings esteemed viewers, welcome to my channel. I hope your day is going very well. If you enjoy the video, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Are Drew Scott, star of Property Brothers, and his wife Linda Phan still in a relationship? Linda Phan was part of Drew Scott's life prior to his rise to prominence alongside his brother Jonathan Scott on HGTV. Scott and Phan encountered each other at a Toronto Fashion Week event in 2010 and married in 2018. Their wedding was recorded for a special titled Drew and Linda Say I Do on TLC. Fans have become acquainted with Phan through Property Brothers and its several spin-offs throughout the years. Now that more than 7 years have elapsed since Scott and Phan's marriage, what is the current status of their relationship? Scroll down to ascertain their current relationship status and obtain further updates. Are Drew Scott and Linda Phan still in a relationship? Indeed, Scott and Phan remain in a relationship. Since their marriage in Italy in 2018, they have maintained a robust relationship. He commemorated their love with a tribute on their 7th wedding anniversary in May 2025. 7 years seems to pass in the blink of an eye. My affection for you intensifies with each passing day. Happy anniversary, Lindy, Scott exuberantly expressed on Instagram, accompanied by photographs and videos from their wedding. Do Drew Scott and Linda Phan have children? Scott and Phan are the parents of 2 children. Their son, Parker, was born in May 2022, and their daughter, Piper, was born in May 2024. Prior to Phan's pregnancy with Parker, the couple frequently discussed their aspiration to establish a family in the future. Their reproductive odyssey spanned 2 years, encompassing both IUI and IVF prior to conception. Scott said Reveal magazine that the necessity of undergoing IVF, IUI, or similar procedures has illuminated the fact that many individuals endure challenging experiences, ultimately fostering a supportive network. We aspire to participate in that. What is the residence of Drew Scott and Linda Phan? Scott and Phan presently reside in Los Angeles. They acquired a residence there in March 2017. The renovations were showcased on HGTV's Property Brothers at Home. Drew's honeymoon house. Before relocating to California, Phan resided with Scott and his twin brother in Las Vegas. She relocated to their residence there in 2012. Individuals frequently remarked, "Isn't that peculiar?" Yet there exists a certain ease to it, Phan earlier stated to People. You awaken and proceed to your workplace. It is pleasant and highly handy to have meetings with one's cohabitants. Drew Scott and Linda Phan's recent post provided fans with a glimpse of their son Parker's charming little voice. Drew Scott and Linda Phan's children are enjoying their lives, engaging in playful activities and whimsical experiences with their parents. Fans have received a significant update regarding the quality of their kid Parker's voice. On June 27, Scott posted a collection of videos and photographs on his Instagram, along by the statement, 2025 so far. Could someone explain how it is already the end of June? This post is an overwhelming display of cuteness. We receive films of Piper acquiring the skill of walking, accompanied by images of the family at leisure, Parker and Piper in a ball pit, and Parker theatrically reclining on a couch on a pizza blanket. Additionally, we receive images of Piper donning Star Wars slippers and photographs from an extravagant birthday celebration. However, we must discuss slide 4. The video depicts Phan submerged beneath a multitude of pillows, as little Parker attempts to extricate his mother. His giggles and charming, lilting voice melted our hearts. This is not the first instance of hearing his voice. On February 28, 2025, Scott posted an endearing video of his and Phan's son, showcasing his charming voice. He disseminated the video accompanied by the caption, "All this time I've been articulating the alphabet incorrectly." Scott and Phan first encountered one another at a Toronto Fashion Week event in 2010, quickly establishing a rapport. They subsequently wed in 2018. After 12 years of partnership, they celebrated the birth of their son, Parker James, in May 2022, coinciding with their 4th wedding anniversary. In early 2024, they revealed their anticipation of another child, and on June 5, 2024, they welcomed their daughter, Piper Ray. In 2023, during an interview with Drew and Jonathan, Drew articulated the significance of fatherhood to him. "I do not wish to be the father who is perpetually occupied with filmmaking and job. I am not interested in conventional stereotypes." He stated, "Both Linda and I aspire to significantly contribute to Parker's development. There is no ideal parent or father, and familial structures vary for each individual. Provided you are fully committed, demonstrating affection, exhibiting love, and fostering kindness in your children, you are fulfilling your responsibilities." Drew Scott and Linda Phan provided an uncommon insight into the preparation of the back-to-back birthday celebrations for Piper and Parker. Having children born in close succession presents a logistical challenge. When their birthdays occur within days or weeks apart, it can be both taxing and costly to commemorate each child individually. Drew Scott, as a twin, understands the need of making children feel valued. Consequently, he and his wife, Linda Phan, devised an ingenious party strategy to commemorate the consecutive birthdays of their children, Parker, born on May 4, 2022, and Piper, born on May 21, 2024. Last month, Linda and I hosted consecutive birthday celebrations for Piper and Parker, and it is safe to say that the enjoyment was not limited to the children. The Property Brothers star captioned a recent Instagram image. He conveyed that he and Phan enjoyed an excellent time adorning themselves and creating their own versatile decorations. In hosting, we enjoy engaging children in DIY crafts, discovering innovative methods to repurpose decorations, and maintaining a fun and festive atmosphere without unnecessary complications. Linda's ingenuity consistently astonishes me. Swipe for inspiration, he appended. In the initial photograph, the couple grins by a wagon adorned with cardboard, transforming it into a sea lab. Scott elucidated that crafting props with cardboard and paint is an enjoyable method to engage children. His initial recommendation commenced with a theme. Parker's 3rd birthday theme was Under the Sea, while Piper's 1st birthday theme was French patisserie. Subsequently, they created charming posters and verses to accompany the celebration and established a photo booth backdrop. For Parker, blue and orange streamers were arranged. For Piper, a display of flowers and pastries was created. "Consider edible decor," he proposed. Subsequently, meticulousness. They adorned paper cups with blue paper sharks and arranged a table featuring pink glasses and blue striped napkins. To economize, Scott advises investing in decor that can be repurposed repeatedly, such as little disco balls suitable for various events, and creating a play and reading room utilizing existing household items. Put on a show followed, as Scott presented photographs of Phan, himself, and others attired for a puppet performance for Parker's celebration, alongside a full band for Piper's event. Finally, enjoy an exquisite cake. Parker's design featured wave motifs accompanied by plastic marine creatures to align with the theme, while Piper's incorporated edible flowers that served as aesthetically pleasing and uncomplicated decorations. They certainly made the consecutive party concept appear effortless. Individuals commended these pleasant, albeit somewhat uncomplicated, birthday celebrations in the comments. "Children's parties are exceptional. I adore them," one individual remarked. Another individual remarked, "This is excessively charming for children's party concepts." Appreciated the photographs last month. Scott provided charming updates regarding his children on their birthdays. He posted an endearing video montage of one of Piper's favorite activities, dancing. POV. "Your toddler dances to all music," he inscribed over the video, supplementing the caption with, "Happy 1st birthday to our little dancing queen." Upon his son Parker's 3rd birthday, he composed a brief account of his toddler's current interests. "To my walking and conversing companion, my dinosaur handler, my coffee aficionado, and my petite gourmet," the HGTV celebrity inscribed on Instagram. "You have rendered the past 3 years more exceptional than I could have envisioned." He expressed, "I love you, Parky. Happy birthday." Celebrating 2 children in the same month may pose a challenge, yet Scott is executing it with elegance and appears to be thoroughly relishing every moment with his adorable offspring. Prior to your departure, review the instances in which Drew Scott and Linda Phan provided insights into their life with their son, Parker. 27 instances. Katherine Schwarzenegger demonstrated her affectionate maternal nature. 32 celebrities who preserved their oocytes or embryos from free range to completely eccentric. These celebrities adopt unorthodox parenting approaches. Register for the Shetnose newsletter. For the most recent updates, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Drew Scott's uncommon photograph of his children, Parker and Piper, illustrates their artistic connection. Drew Scott and Linda Phan's offspring possess one significant commonality: is not their charming bedhead, it is their passion for music. On April 14, Scott posted several endearing photographs of his and Phan's 2 children. He disseminated the update along with the comment, "This is why I refer to them as P&P Music Factory." The images and video depict Lil Parker playing his small piano while Piper engages with a toy accordion, showcasing their emerging musical talents. This is the inaugural occasion of Piper displaying her enthusiasm for music, although Parker has repeatedly demonstrated his passion for it. For example, in August 2022, Parker was entranced by his mother's guitar playing. They shared it with the description, "Front row seats to this show." Parker possesses influential connections. Subsequently, in 2023, Scott posted a profoundly touching photograph of his son with his grandfather, accompanied by the message, "Jam sesh with Grandpa." Scott and Phan met at a Toronto Fashion Week event in 2010 and quickly developed a rapport. They subsequently wed in 2018. After 12 years of partnership, they celebrated the birth of their son, Parker James, in May 2022, coinciding with their 4th wedding anniversary. In early 2024, they revealed their anticipation of another child, and on June 5, 2024, they welcomed their daughter, Piper Ray. In 2023, during an interview with Drew and Jonathan, Drew articulated the significance of fatherhood to him. "I do not wish to be the father that is constantly occupied with filmmaking and job. I am not interested in typical stereotypes." He stated, "Both Linda and I aspire to significantly contribute to Parker's development. There is no ideal parent or father, and familial structures vary for each individual. Provided that you are fully committed, demonstrating affection, exhibiting love, and fostering kindness in your children, you are fulfilling your responsibilities." Drew Scott, a devoted father, shares infrequent photographs with his daughter Piper, showcasing her charming and disheveled bedhead. Drew Scott and Linda Phan's daughter Piper captivated everyone with this photograph, showcasing her whimsical, disheveled bedhead. On March 8, Scott disseminated a collection of photographs featuring significant ladies in his life. He posted the photographs on Instagram with the message, "10 months ago, this little nugget made me a #girldad, and my heart has never been so full. I am profoundly appreciative that Piper is encompassed by formidable women and exemplary role models." Although we have several charming photographs of him with Phan and his mother, 2 with Piper are exceptionally special. The 4th shot depicts Piper being cradled by her grandmother, Phan's mother. As she gazes affectionately at her granddaughter, we observe Piper, warmly attired in a knitted pink cap, a blue striped onesie, and white sneakers. Let us now discuss the initial photograph. In this charming photograph, Scott is serenading young Piper while playing the acoustic guitar and seated behind her. Piper appears endearing as she gazes at her father, sporting her tousled brunette hair. Although it is established that she possessed a full head of hair prior to her first birthday, this photograph illustrates her adorableness even with disheveled hair. Scott and Phan first encountered one another at a Toronto Fashion Week event in 2010, quickly establishing a rapport. They subsequently wed in 2018. After 12 years of partnership, they celebrated the birth of their son, Parker James, in May 2022, coinciding with their 4th wedding anniversary. In early 2024, they revealed their anticipation of another child, and on June 5, 2024, they welcomed their daughter, Piper Ray. In a prior appearance on The Jennifer Hudson Show, Scott discussed his role as a father to daughters. "Piper is a charming individual," he remarked. "I refer to them as Parker and Piper, the P&P Music Factory. She is an endearing individual. She is strikingly dissimilar than Parker. Parker is merely 2 years younger, however I have forgotten all that I learned from him, rendering it akin to commencing anew. How can I optimize the efficiency of changing a nappy?